Hey, greetings and welcome back to the channel. If you have one of these newer Ford Expedition ELs and you're experiencing a rotational type clunking noise underneath as you go forward or reverse, especially at slower speeds, most noticeably, kind of a clunk, 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 not even over bumps, just when moving and doing parking lot maneuvers, then this video might be helpful for you. You're watching the Car Doctor channel. Welcome back again. I'm Tim, and this here is one of those Ford Expedition ELs, and I thought I'd give you a quick tip if you're experiencing this issue of kind of a clunking noise, a rotational noise, and slower maneuvering in parking lots and whatnot. You can even feel it at highway speeds. Sometimes it doesn't occur until it gets warmed up in this case. But there is a known problem with the front drive shafts on these. This one actually has an issue with the rear plunge type CV joint at the transfer case. You can see the play here. Try to get a better close up. Get some light on the subject. Kind of hard to see up in there, but we're getting quite a bit of movement, just enough up-down play that creates this issue. If you can hear that noise, that's basically what we're hearing. So it has CV joints on both the front and rear of this shaft. This is the front drive shaft, and once again, this is only on four-wheel drive vehicles. So pay attention to that. And in this case, we've got a little pinion seal leakage. We're going to square that away while we got the shaft out. So you got a couple of options when you're servicing these. In this case, there is aftermarket parts available to replace or repair just the CV joint portions of the shaft. But at the end of the day, in this case, and we're in Alaska, so parts availability is a problem as well on this one, and we don't have this particular repair end here. I can take it to my local driveline shop and have them go through this shaft, but we're going to be right at the cost for a new shaft. And it's kind of been a long story on this one. We supposedly had one at the Ford dealer and okayed it through the customer, and then we went to pick it up and it wasn't there. So we had to order it, and it did take some time. We got it in, but I'm actually putting the Ford replacement shaft in. It's a similar cost to what I would have paid to have the shaft rebuilt at our shop, but you could save some money if you just got the repair ends and went through it yourself. One thing you got to keep in mind is the splined end of this shaft could be worn, and if it's going to need to be cut off and redone, you probably need to take it to a driveline shop unless you have the capability of doing that. So that was another kind of question mark we had, and a good reason for us to just go with the complete new shaft, which I gave the customer the option of what he'd like to do, and that's what he decided to do. So here we are, and I'm just going to pop in the new shaft. Like I said, I'm going to do the pinion seal as well, but it's a super quick job. Basically just, let's see, 6 retaining bolts on either side. I'm just going to use impact with a little wobbly and bust this thing off here. Using a 10mm wobbly, adapted to my 1/2" impact. Wow, and those are really tight. Okay, I had to basically kind of pry the front end of the shaft off of the differential and kind of pop it ahead and forward, and then remove the rear joint and kind of pop it up beside the transfer case to get this thing out, but we got her out. So, okay, we got our pinion seal replaced, and now we'll put in the replacement shaft. Again, the plunge joint goes back towards the T-case. I would call it a plunge joint. That's the one that has the splined end, and the fixed CV is going to go towards the front diff. The new shaft is equipped with some Loctite already applied to the bolt threads. So we just line her up, plug it in. All right, we got this one back on the road. I'm gonna boot it out of here, and I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for subscribing to our channel, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.